I'm Nate Eaton here in the EastIdahoNews.com newsroom. We are joined with a world champion bull rider. Can we call you that? World champion?
Not yet, but hopefully soon.
Hopefully
soon, yes.
Okay, this is Garrett Smith, born and raised in Rexburg, Madison High School graduate, one of the top bull riders in the world, we can say. Tell us what's happening next week.
Next week I leave to go to Vegas, which is for the NFR. So I finally reached my dream. So, I mean, it's what we've been every cowboy dreams of from when they're little and can barely swing a rope. So we're going there next week. It's going to be a blast.
All right, so tell us exactly what's happening next week for those people not familiar with this process.
Well, next week is the Super Bowl of rodeo. So the top 15 guys in the world go, and you compete for 10 nights. And it's about 26 to 28,000 a round. So with 10 rounds of that, should be a pretty dang good time.
And you'll be competing in all of those rounds?
Yep, I'll be the 1st through the 10th, and I'll compete every day.
And how is it judged? How is it scored?
It's 1 to 50 for the bull, 1 to 50 for the cowboy, so it's a possible 100. And highest score wins, ride them for 8 seconds, and see what happens.
So how do you prepare for something like this? Because as we mentioned, this is a big deal. A local boy from East Idaho headed to Vegas that you could possibly bring home a lot of money and a world championship title.
Well, I've been doing a lot of team rope, and that's how I've prepared. But I couldn't tell you how you're supposed to prepare because I haven't been there yet. You never know when you're ready. So I guess I feel good. I'm finally healthy, so we're going to go down there with a clear mind and see how much money we can take, I guess.
Garrett, how old are you?
21.
21. Okay, so how old are the guys you're competing against? Any idea?
There's one that's 19. The rest of us are 21 and up. So I think there's probably one that's around 30, but that's probably as old as they'll be.
And how long have you been riding bulls?
Since I was 13.
13.
Yep.
Your mom was telling me off camera that you did pretty impressive stuff while you were in high school.
Yeah, high school was pretty good to me, we'll say that.
Yeah, well, tell us about it. You can brag a little. It's all right.
I'm the only 3-time national all-around champion.
Ever?
Yep. And I won our state 4 times, too. So.
And so since then, you've kept up your skill. And you've been preparing for this all year, would you say?
I mean, I can say I've been preparing for this all my life, to be honest. So this is a pretty big deal and a pretty big step in my life. So.
Okay, so the 1st through the 10th, you compete every night there. You're riding a bull every night.
Yep.
And the goal is to stay on as long as you can.
Stay on for 8 seconds.
8 seconds. And then the judges judge you from 1 to 50 and the bull from 1 to 50.
Yep.
And then the next night, is it brand new or do you kind of advance as you go?
It's almost brand new. There's an average, so the one that has the most points on all 10 gets I think it's 80,000 to win the average, and then it pays 6 places in the average. But I mean, you got the best bulls in the world from all year long, and you got the top 15 best bull riders in the world. So it's gonna be good watching. It'll be a dang good match. So
I bet. So what happens should you go in place? I mean, win first place. Where does your career go from there?
It just keeps going, I guess. We're all fighting for that world championship, so that gold buckle's on all of our minds, and that's the big picture. Is that?
Absolutely. Well, we wish you the best of luck, Garrett Smith, born and raised in Rexburg. Hopefully, you'll be giving us updates as you compete, or at least your family.
Oh, yes.
Because we'll want to be following this and cheering you on. And if you win, regardless of where you win, come back. Let us know how it went. And
for sure.
As I mentioned, we wish you the best of luck. This is Garrett Smith, born and raised in Rexburg, competing in a pretty big deal starting on the 1st in Las Vegas through the 10th. He might come back a millionaire.
You never know.
Nearly there. But we congratulate you and your work, and we'll keep you posted here on EastIdahoNews.com.